exercise is called the archer. And as the name suggests, the action is like pulling a bowstring. Now if you pull a bowstring, if you've ever fired a bow, what you mustn't do is this, because when you release the bowstring it will strike your chest. So there has to be a gap, at least at this distance, between your chest and the bowstring as you pull it. This palm of this hand faces in. The hand that extends out this way is flat, and lengthen that arm as far as comfortable but without locking it. Okay, so, and you pull the elbow in the opposite direction. It's very important in this exercise you don't pull the arm back. Okay, and close the shoulder blades. So the first part of the movement, as you breathe in, you circle your arms round, and the left hand finishes below the right on your centre line from this position. And the thumb of the right hand should be in the centre of the sternum, the thumb of the left hand about 3 fingers width below the navel. So that's the first position. As you breathe out, you then pull the bowstring from here, keeping this elbow relaxed and pointing down. Don't allow the elbow to come up. Fingers point to the ceiling. Then, on the next in-breath, you rotate the opposite way. So now the right hand's underneath, and you perform the same movement the opposite side. And we're going to do 2 repetitions each side. Off we go. Breathe in, circle. Right hand above left. Breathe out, pull the bowstring. Breathe in, circle, your right hand drops, left hand in the centre of the sternum. Breathe out, move and look to the right as you pull the bowstring. Breathe in, left hand drops, right hand on the top. Breathe out, pull the bowstring. Keep that elbow relaxed on the left arm. Breathe in, rotate. And breathe out, pull the bowstring. Breathe in, right hand on the top. And breathe out, finish. Remember, when performing this exercise, it is a dynamic exercise. So really imagine you pulling the bowstring. It's not enough just to softly do the movement. To get the full benefit, you want to feel the stretch and the strengthening effect of the movement. This exercise is good for the arms, the shoulders, the upper back, and also the neck muscles, and helps to create a sense of balance. This next movement is called Relief of the Besieged Places, and I'm going to demonstrate this one sideways on so we can see it easier. On the first movement, you allow your weight to drift forwards onto the front leg. Again, just allowing the leg to softly bend. Don't force the knee forwards. Allow it to bend to take 70%, only 70% of your weight. At the same time, you roll your shoulders. Keep the hands the same distance apart. The temptation is when the hands come above the head that they will do this, and you will lose a lot of the strengthening and opening effect on the chest. So as you move forwards from here, the weight is transferred as you breathe in and you lift. Now, when we get to this point, again there's a temptation to arch your lower back. Don't. Keep your pelvis level and lengthen the front of the body. So as the shoulders roll, you lift the sternum and look to the ceiling. On the out breath is quite a large move. As the arms come down, the front leg gently straightens as you transfer the weight to the rear. You continue down and your fingertips point to the ceiling. Keep everything nice and relaxed. As you breathe in, you straighten so the body's upright. And as you breathe out, you draw in the feet. Now this drawing in of the feet, you're practicing your control over your posture, so it's as important as any other movement in the exercise. Relief of the besieged places. We alternate legs, so we step forward with the right leg first, and the left leg first, and then the right leg afterwards. Off we go. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Remember to keep the pelvis level, and then you won't strain your back. Off we go. Breathe in. Roll those shoulders, keep the pelvis level, extend the sternum, and breathe out. The shoulders roll. You gradually transfer your weight to the rear. Lengthen your spine, fingers to the ceiling, head relaxes. Breathe in, straighten the body. And breathe out, draw back to eagle stance, heels touching. Breathe in, step forwards with your right leg. Gradually transfer the weight, lift the sternum, and breathe out. Nice, relaxed breath. Extend your spine, fingers point to the ceiling, head relaxes. Breathe in, straighten the body. And breathe out, controlled as you draw the leg in. And then breathe in, left foot forwards, gradually transfer the weight. Nice smooth movement, extend from the sternum. And breathe out, roll the shoulders, gradually transfer the weight. Extend the spine, fingers point upwards, relax your head. And then breathe in, straighten the body. Breathe out in a controlled manner, draw the left foot in. And breathe in, step forwards with the right. Roll the shoulders, lift the sternum. As soon as you've reached your maximum, you start to come down again. And remember, your maximum is only 80%. Extend your spine through and relax your head. And then you breathe in, straighten the body. And breathe out, draw back to eagle stance. So this exercise opens up the energy channels in the body and it relieves tension in the back and the spine. And it's best performed in the morning and late at night. The next exercise is from leg triangle stance, which is a stance we haven't looked at yet. So on leg triangle stance, your legs are over 2 and sometimes over 3 hip widths wide, depending on your flexibility. So straight legs but not locked, but it is much wider than your normal bear stance. In this exercise, it's very easy to do this exercise wrong and to think that you're actually stretching the body. So if you bring the arms to this position and you keep your shoulders level, you can place your palm down on the floor and you can look up at the ceiling and think, oh yeah, look at this, I'm quite flexible. But actually that's cheating. To do the exercise properly, what we need to do is to imagine that you are holding a piece of silk like this or a broom handle. So as you breathe in, your hands come to this position. As you breathe out, you rotate around your centre as the arms stay the same distance apart and the same distance from your centre line. And then you look up at the hand. You breathe in, and then you do the same thing the other side. And finally, as you breathe out, you extend forwards and place your hands on the floor. When you place your hands on the floor or near to the floor, it's not necessary, remember, to strain past 80%. Remember to keep your shoulders in their sockets, because it's quite easily, if I push my shoulders out my sockets, to reach the floor quite easily. But if my shoulders stay in their sockets, then the stretch has to come from the back and the legs. So off we go, Yin Harmony. Remember to keep these legs relaxed, they're straight but they're not locked. I'm not pushing the knee back. Nice and straight and comfortable. And when we bend forwards, a nice straight back, bending from the hips and rotating around my centre, not transferring my weight from one leg to the other. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, breathe in. And breathe out. Rotate around your centre as if to put your right hand on the floor and look at your left hand. Breathe in, unwind. Breathe out, rotate around your centre as if to put your left hand on the floor, looking at your right hand. Breathe in, unwind. Keep the shoulders in their sockets. Breathe out, extend forwards, and the hands go to the floor. Breathe in, and breathe out. Immediately breathe in again, raise the arms. And breathe out, rotate around your centre again. This time, left hand goes down first. Breathe in, unwind. And breathe out, right hand goes down. Rotate around your central core as you lengthen your spine. Breathe in, unwind. Breathe out, extend forwards as if leaning over a gate. Palms down. Breathe in, lift. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Rotate around your centre, right hand down. Keep those legs relaxed. Look at the left hand. Breathe in. And breathe out the opposite side. Rotate around your centre. Breathe in. Unwind. Breathe out. Express forwards. Breathe in. And breathe out, relax your arms. Final movement. Breathe in. Breathe out, rotate around your central core. Breathe in, unwind. Breathe out, rotate. Breathe in, unwind. Breathe out, extend your central core. Breathe in, and breathe out, relax. This exercise is said to be good for stretching the legs and strengthening the waist and abdominal muscles. It is also said to keep you young. This next exercise